right, so here we are with, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Jerod Foster. I'm a professor of practice in the Department of Journalism and Electronic Communications.
And it's me, your friend, the big black Cadillac right here. And what we're doing here is another off-the-wall. Whole point of this is so you can get to know the teachers and for me to ask them strange questions so you get to know how they act on the fly. So, here's what I heard about this man to my right. Number one is that he has a portable hard drive full of pictures of his daughter that he does not teach. He does not teach like a course. He teaches his passion. What you will learn from him is what he is passionate about. He has been published in magazines internationally, I believe, and also that he is a very fun person to get to know. Like personally, if you talk to him, he's kind of fun. Is that all true?
I'm an okay guy. I don't have a hard drive full of pictures of my daughter, but
I've heard that.
I do have a lot of pictures of my daughter
Oh.
on a hard drive.
Are you?
I don't carry it around with me.
Also, that you're like keen on backing things up, like you have hard drives and
very anal, yeah.
About back it up.
16 million terabytes worth of information back
Not
up.
twerking backing up, backing up your information is what he's about.
Yeah, robot drives and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, that is true.
I thought the daughter thing was true. I thought the backing up was the lie here.
No. I've got tons of backup and you know, making your living as a freelance photographer, you gotta have it.
Oh yeah. Oh, you also own your own company, correct?
I do.
His own freelance company. He freelances.
Yeah.
Can you tell us something you've been publishing while we're on this?
Well, recently I've been doing a lot of work for the Nature Conservancy. So they're one of the largest conservation organizations in the world. I've been doing a lot of work for locally the Alumni magazine. I do a ton of work for them. A lot of fun work for the Texan. I do work for Texas Parks and Wildlife magazine, Texas Highways magazine, Autobahn magazine. Just did a shoot for Liberty Mutual Insurance. Going to be doing some work for NBC.
So you really do teach your passion then?
I do, yeah.
This is your passion. He actually set up the shot too, by the way. If you like the shot, congratulate him.
We could actually shift it probably this way a little bit. But that's okay. I think we're fine.
Okay, we're fine. We're fine. You see, perfection is this man's middle name. Let's see. So first question, planned question here is, what is the type of student you don't like? Your worst type of student you can get?
That I don't like?
You don't like them, don't want them in your class.
I mean, students that show up are great. Students that participate in any questions that I ask are great. I think the students that I necessarily don't want in class with those, I think anybody would agree, are the ones that just wait to the very, very last minute to email you a big question. And it's within probably 6 hours of the assignment being due. There's no way you could actually help them, and that's why we get frustrated at students that email last minute. It's not because they're emailing last minute, it's because there's no way we can really help them succeed in that assignment or in the class.
Yeah.
So of course that goes on into the
no last
real
minute
world.
students out there.
No last minute students.
You wait to that last minute. It's like
be on time.
Be on time too.
Yeah.
You like being on time?
I'm a be on time kind of guy. Yeah.
Captain Backup.
Yeah.
I like the new name for you, Captain Backup.
There you go.
Not for twerk. I can't call you that because it's going to relate to twerking every time.
You see my face next to Miley Cyrus on a YouTube video sometime.
It might happen. It might happen. So the next question is, what is your zone? The class that you think nobody can do it like you. If this was basketball, don't come in. Don't come in.
Well, and I can't take all credit for it, but I think the junction photography course during the May intersession is the course that I would say is kind of mine. And it's only because I had a really good mentor, Wyman Minzer, the state photographer of Texas. Did a lot of work with him, and he taught that class before me. We taught it together for about 6 or 7 years, I guess. Right. And then he decided to stop teaching and pursue other ventures, and so I kind of took over the class, and for the past 2 years, it's kind of been my baby. And that's one of those things where he and I did a lot of work to get it to where it was, and then I'm just kind of helping it along even more so. But it's one of those classes where students get that chance to be an editorial photographer day in and day out for 15 days.
All right. Well, can you talk a little bit more about Junction? Because I'm pretty sure people probably don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, the Junction course is a 15-day field course for photographers. It's an advanced course, and it's based in Junction, Texas, on the TTU campus down there.
All right.
And it's one of those courses where we work really hard, but we enjoy ourselves while we're doing it. We're up every morning before daybreak, probably an hour or so before daybreak. We leave campus. We're in a river. By the time the sun rises, we're photographing, and for the next few hours we'll photograph, then we'll travel around a little bit, do some more scouting, and then we're back on the campus. We'll do a little editing, maybe go float the river, and then hang out, kind of rest up for a little bit during the afternoon, and then go right back out during the evening and hit it hard again. And sometimes we may stay out till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning photographing.
So that actually sounds nice.
Yeah, and it's every day for 15 days, and there's even a long 5-day field trip planned during that time, and then we travel all into the Chihuahuan Desert, visit a couple of nature conservancies areas that really you couldn't get to unless you were part of this class. Yeah, it's a fun trip, and we always, the past couple of years, we've been working with other groups. Like the first year that I took it on by myself, we did work for the Nature Conservancy, so every student was published out of it. Last year we did work for Yeti Coolers, which is, I think they would, arguably they're the best cooler brand in the world, and Tech Grad owns them, and he was interested in kind of sponsoring us some coolers to take on the trip. And so what we did is we set up mock commercial shoots in those environments that we were shooting for Yeti. Which again is probably one of the biggest brands in outdoor life. So
wow, so
yeah, it was cool. It's a great experience, and I challenge you to find a student that didn't enjoy their time down there.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
there you go. Your challenge.
My challenge.
Throw you off.
We'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see. I'll find it. All right. So next question: what classes do you teach or will teach in the future, if you know?
Okay. Yeah. No,
Early in the semester, so
well,
you might
I
not know.
teach. Yeah, I've been a regular instructor in Photo 3310, which is Photo 1, which is kind of like a basics course on steroids. Photo 2310, I'm not teaching that this semester, but I've taught it a lot in the past, which is kind of the principles class. I teach Photo 30, which is the Photoshop or Digital 1 class. I've taught 3335 in the past. I've taught 3316, which is studio lighting, which we need to get that back going again.
Yeah.
Which not for just for photographers, but for video.
Yeah.
And just production in general. What else? I'm teaching a freelancing media class this semester, which has been really cool. A lot of students in that class, more than I expected, but it's still looking like a good class. It's just to prepare students that are interested in maybe taking on a little bit of freelance responsibility whenever they enter into the work world. What else am I teaching? Oh, the big one. I'm teaching a class in New Zealand with Dr. Peasley come July 2014, summer 2.
Really?
Next summer 2.
I've heard about this. Yeah,
Yep.
I think I have.
Yep. So Dr. Peasley and I are taking 2 classes there. We're taking roughly around 20 to 24 students for a fandom and travel, kind of a travel media and cultural class that he's going to be instructing, and I'll be teaching a travel photography course while we're there. 16 days in New Zealand. It's going to be awesome.
Oh,
It's going to be great.
You've been to New Zealand before?
I have not.
Never before.
Dr. Peasley has a couple times, so
I've
I'm
heard
relying
about
on his
that.
expertise to be there. But we're going to, we're going to see everything that you can possibly see in New Zealand, and I encourage anybody that's interested. When's this video
Be
going
there.
out?
It'll probably be out by either the end of this week or the beginning of next
Good.
week.
So if it's out by the end of this week, which will be now when you're watching it, you can actually email me or Dr. Peasley, and
if you're interested.
yeah, and we'll put you on the list because we're going to start taking applications pretty soon, end of this month probably.
All right, I'll put your email and everything on this video, probably between my hands right here.
Right
I don't know,
there.
is that, yep, probably
That's
right
probably
here,
enough
if it's
information.
possible.
Yeah.
If it's possible, the words will be here. If it's possible. So, next thing, it's time to get off the wall. You ready for off the wall questions?
I'm ready.
All right, number 1 question. Have you ever been, or are you currently a pretty boy?
Not a pretty boy.
Not a pretty boy.
I got a beard, dude.
It doesn't
You know
matter.
how it goes.
Pretty
It's a
boys
beard.
can have beards.
I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So
Beard, long hair. I was in a band for a long time. I could never have been a pretty boy.
Pretty boys are
It was
in
all
bands.
just really long hair. I had hair like
Have you not heard of Creed?
down that
Come
far.
on. Everybody knows front singer Creed, Pretty
Yeah.
Boy.
No.
Okay, all right. Better question. Students who are on Facebook during your class, do you hate that or like that or don't care?
Yeah, it's hard to police. So it's one of those things where we're all adults in there. I trust that they're going to get something out of the class, and I buffer it all with a beginning statement at the beginning of the semester saying that if you're on Facebook right now, just make sure you type in Jerod Foster's class. He's an awesome instructor.
Oh, all right. Do
So,
that.
yeah.
All right, question. Are you okay with being buddy-buddy with the students, or do you have to keep it professional?
Well, I think there's got to be a line of authority there, and I'm not talking like authority, man, but I'm talking, there needs to be a level of respect because we hopefully have some expertise, as faculty members have some expertise to share and some more authoritative expertise to share. But I don't mind being Facebook friends. I don't mind being Twitter friends. It may not mean that I follow you back on Twitter, that semester.
You don't follow me on Twitter. He doesn't follow me on Twitter.
I don't even know you're on Twitter. So.
I follow him on Twitter. He doesn't follow me back. So
yeah.
don't do it.
Yeah.
Get your heart broken.
That's right.
Right.
But yeah, no, I don't mind that. But I'm not going to be like super buddy. Hey, let's go hang out.
Okay.
After.
None of that.
Yeah.
None of that.
Yeah.
Don't expect it.
I have a wife and kid, another one on the way. I don't have time to go hang out very much.
Okay.
We hang out at the house.
You do?
Yeah.
Do? Watch movies?
Just chill.
Popcorn?
No, I don't watch movies. Yeah.
What?
We just hang out. We
Play some
with
board
our
games?
kid, man.
Oh.
She's 2. We can't play board games with her.
Oh. Speaking of your kid, next random question right here. Do you give candy? Huh? Are you a candy giving parent, or are you one
No.
of those parents who like no candy?
No.
You're a no candy. He's
But
a
it's
no
not-
candy person.
It's not because I don't think it's because we're against it. It's because we just don't eat it at the house. Like we rarely have a sweet tooth, and there's just
What?
not any candy at the house.
No candy.
I'm sure my kid would love it, but
All right. Well, I guess I can't throw you off, but here's what I can do. I can let you direct me to my next interview. Who would you like to see me interview of all your fellow professors here? Who should be next? Who should I come from? Come for.
I don't know. There's a lot of cool people up here.
There is?
You know Kent Lowry. You already interviewed him.
I have not interviewed Kent Lowry. You know, he's busy.
He is, yeah.
He is on the
I would
grind.
say Kent Lowry or Eric Busey.
Busey. I've never heard of Busey.
You need to go see Dr. Busey.
Dr.
He's,
Busey, you're next.
Yep.
I will hit the streets first and get the information about you because it's the first thing I do. I gotta get the street words.
I'll tell you where he's at.
All right. Anything you want to promote, say before we end this?
If you're interested in the junction photography course, it's filling up pretty fast. Actually, we already have 5 people on the wait list, and we only take about 14 max. And then, of course, the New Zealand trip coming up in summer 2014. It's a big deal. A lot of people are interested, and it's probably going to be a competitive interview process to get in. But at the same time, it's going to be an awesome trip.
Oh,
So,
that's nice.
yeah.
Do you get to write a letter or something to get into your junction course?
Not in the junction course. You need to at least email me, come see me, maybe.
Oh.
And if you've been in a class with me before,
Yeah.
as long as you come to me quick enough, you're good to go.
Okay. All right.
But
well,
beyond that, I just need to see a portfolio.
All right. Well, that's it. Thank you.
Cool. All right.